Hello, everyone. How are we doing today on Wednesday? Let me put these earbuds over here because I don't need them. Let me move this over here too. Let's see. Hope everyone's doing well. I have absolutely no chat view right now, so that's interesting. Let me fix that. I can see you guys. Whoa, there's already a bunch of stuff coming in. I'm not ready. Why is this broken? Let's fix this. It's weird. I got this my chat view all set up and then now it's just not working. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Copy this link. Put it in here. We're off to a great start. Put this in here. Okay. Activate source. There we go. Okay. It should be coming through now. Now, somebody, Chris Hendricks, sent 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Chris. So 5 of you should be members now and have access to the emotes. Enjoy. Now, let's see. No one's chatted for me to check to see if it's coming through right now. Is it working? Maybe not working still. Maybe there's something... Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Because I got... There we go. Okay, Birdo's here. What's up, dude? Got to pump those numbers up. Thank you. Yeah, so the memberships do get you emotes in the chat and a way to support the channel, so thank you so much for that. Let's move this chat up here so I can see a little... nicer. Oh, that's not where I meant to put it. Now, guys, we got to do a fit check. I was getting ready to stream, and I'm like, the fit is diabolical right now. So I have this very oversized hoodie that I bought before I went to see Weird Al in Ohio. Because we were eating at a Chick-fil-A beforehand, and I'm like, I think I'm going to be cold at this outdoor concert. So I bought this hoodie at a Target. And then I was like, my sweatpants, I don't really want to wear sweatpants. So this is the fit. First of all, the fit is the gym shorts and this. But what makes it diabolical is the slippers. The slippers, the gym shorts, the hoodie. I don't know what season it is out here. So it is what it is. I feel good. Well, I feel good about the fit. I gotta be honest, guys. Today has been a weird day. I feel like I'm on the verge of getting sick, but I can't tell. Like, I feel worn out for no reason. You know? So I tried to take a nap a little bit, and I fell asleep on the couch for 20 minutes. And then someone slammed on their car horn outside and woke me up. And I was like, well, okay. It is what it is. So yeah, I was going to record a video today, and I was like, dude, if I record a video, it is not going to be a good one. So hopefully I have time to do that tomorrow with Sacred Symbols. And then Friday, I'm recording a Summon Sign for episode 100 of Summon Sign. So that should be pretty cool. Pretty cool. How's your evening going, everybody? I want to know what's going on. I like to know how you guys are doing. Let's see. Butler Chipotle has smited me yet again. Butler Chipotle is so hit and miss, man. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with it. I've had really good experiences recently at the Butler Chipotle, but yeah, sometimes not so hot. We do have a super chat already from Mark Morgan. Thank you, Mark, for your support. It says, Dustin, how much have you been thinking about the Steam Machine lately? I have been thinking about the Steam Machine quite a bit. There's a lot of conversations about what it's going to cost. I think in my video, did I say how much I feel like it should cost or what I think it should cost? I'm worried, man. If this thing is PS5 Pro price, it's going to be a little disappointing. I don't think I'm buying it anyway, though. I don't need it. My old PC is hooked up in my living room. It's got a 3080 in it. And I don't think the Steam Machine is going to outperform my 3080. I mean, maybe it will. Let's see. I just had pizza, so pretty great. Hell yeah. We ate leftovers for dinner tonight. Kind of uneventful, but it was good leftovers because it was Holly makes butter chicken, but with no butter because she's lactose intolerant. And let me tell you, it's good as fuck. It's delish. I don't know how she does it. I don't want to know, but it's good. See, click the wrong button and now Kirby Air Riders is being shipped instead of click and collect. Damn, dude. Cancel that order. Cancel it. I guess if it's already shipped, then you're fucked. But I think I'm going to be picking that up. I think I'll be picking it up for sure. We'll see. What else we got here? Tom from Moore's Law is Dead said it could be sold for $450 to $500 by estimating cost to manufacture. Interesting. Yeah. It just depends on how much money Valve wants to make off of it. You know? That'd be cool. See, don't worry, Dustin. I'm here. You can continue the stream now. Thank you. Thank you. We were waiting for you, and I'm glad you're here. Tried made Christopher Walken in Where Winds Meet. It came out bad. That's that new China slop game, right? I actually downloaded that on PS5. I haven't played it yet, though. Have not played it. It kind of looks appealing, though. I'm kind of interested. I'll probably play it for 1 hour and then never play it again. That's what happens with these anime free-to-play games. I play it once and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Have you ever been to Canada? If so, where have you been? I've been to Niagara Falls, and I was in Toronto once in like 2002. So I really don't feel like I've actually been to Canada. So there's that. Dustin, how often do you dust your game room? Not enough. It's right now not great, which is bad because we're heading into winter. So I probably need to do a pretty massive cleanup in here pretty soon. Have you heard of Shinjuku? Shinjuku? It's a really good DRPG that came out this year, and despite really strong reviews, very few have played it. I've not heard of it at all. I like Japanese stuff. Excited for Prime 4. I don't know if excited is the right word. I'm very interested in it, as I am notorious on the internet for not really caring for Metroid Prime, the original. But I'm interested in it just because I think there's a lot of potential there. I'm really curious about the mouse mode. I think the mouse mode looks cool. So, and obviously the previews, everyone's freaking out, but I think people should hold their horses. Let's wait until the game's here before we get mad. Is Colin jealous of your success? Probably not. I don't think he has anything to be jealous of. Not that I'm not very thankful for you guys coming and hanging out, but I guess if you measure the success, well, no, both monetarily and in overall, it sounds so gross to say like followers or subscribers. I mean, that's not there either. So I don't think so. Favorite Thrice album / song? Favorite Thrice album is Beggars. Favorite Thrice song? I don't know. There's a song off of an EP that's like a B-side EP. I think it's called A Better Bridge. That's one of my favorites. We'll go with that one for today. Let's see. I made the Last Stand 24-inch sign behind you. Thanks for everything, bro. I absolutely love listening to all the shows throughout my week. Nice, dude. So yeah, that thing back there is made of wood and it's heavy and nice. So thank you. I mean, I guess Colin paid you for it, but still, thank you for your hard work. It's awesome. I love it having it back there. It's sick. Man, I try to answer all these questions. It's very hard to keep up. I wonder what you think of The World's End. The World Ends With You. I've actually never played it, so I have no idea. I discovered that gaming headphones are all trash and getting proper DAC/amp. Plus audiophile headphones is 1,000 times better for immersion for competitive gaming. Yep. That's why I really recommend. I mean, I actually want to upgrade and get better earbuds, but these are Shure. Will these actually focus? Maybe. These are Shure Studio Monitor earbuds, and they're awesome. They're awesome for podcasting. They're awesome for gaming. I use them for everything at my PC, and I love them. And I don't. Headphones, I feel like when you podcast for 5 hours straight and you have these things clamped on your head, it gets annoying. So earbuds, the studio monitor earbuds, I recommend. Okay. Did you watch Predator Badlands? No, I've never seen a Predator movie. So I did not watch that one. What level are you in Arc Raiders? Are you still liking it? I'm trying to remember. I think I'm level like 35. I do like it, and I guess I'll tease it here because I hosted the episode. This week's Sacred Symbols Plus is a deep dive on Arc Raiders, so look forward to it. If you are a patron over at Last Stand, you will get the Arc Raiders review discussion. It's not a spoiler cast because we're not talking about the story. There is a story, but we're not talking about it. But it is me, Brad, Ben, and Locke. So that's going to be sick. We recorded already. We had a great time. Please look forward to it. How's Holly doing? She's doing very good. She's doing pretty good recently. But she's just downstairs chilling with Frisk right now. Thank you for asking. Are we going to stream Jeff's birthday party? Yes, but I won't be streaming it here. I'll be streaming it on the Last Stand channel. I believe we will be doing that. So should be cool. Should be exciting. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long day because we record Sacred Symbols that day, and we have Jeff's birthday party, and then I got to get the episode ready. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a long day. Fuck, marry, kill. Breaking Bad, Seinfeld, Sopranos. Marry the Sopranos. Fuck Breaking Bad. Kill Seinfeld. I don't like the laugh track. I think Dustin has better hair than Colin, and simply because of that, he should be jealous. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like my peaks are coming out a little more. I think we talked about that a few weeks ago. Maybe the hair Grim Reaper is coming for me. We'll see. Let's see. I don't know if you have Mr. FPGA, Dustin, but that new Superstation version looks really sweet. It can even read discs. Pretty cool. Listen, I have a Founders Edition Superstation pre-ordered, and they're supposed to ship now. I think they said they were going to be shipping towards the end of November. So I am very excited for that. Hopefully it's good. But for anyone who doesn't know, it's a FPGA PlayStation 1, but also you can run any FPGA cores on it, and it looks pretty sick. So I'm pretty excited for that. Just started Nier Automata for the first time. When does the game get good? Just keep playing. Keep playing. Butch says, hey, Dustin. Hello. I like your Persona icon. Very nice. Are you watching the Xbox stream tomorrow? Potential Persona news. I will be watching it. I will not be streaming it or anything. Tomorrow's Sacred Day, but I will definitely check out the announcements. So who knows? Hopefully there's some good stuff. How proud of Colin were you for beating Margit in 5 tries? Or was it Margit? Wasn't it who's the other one? It wasn't Margit. Who was that? That boss in Elden Ring. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No, he did very good. He just needed a little guidance. He needed a little help, and now he's on his way. Please tell me you're watching Pluribus. Yes, absolutely, I'm watching Pluribus. Show's awesome. I really like it so far. Favorite Straw Hat? Sanji. I'm cool going bald once I'm 40. See how the next 10 years go. Yeah, it's true. So we'll see how the next 10 years go with my hair. So far, I'm holding strong. I mean, I don't know if it's strong, but it's staying. Would you recommend Arc Raiders to someone who doesn't like voice chat at all and hates PvP? If you hate PvP, you're going to have a bad time because people will kill you. You will be killed, and it will be over. It will happen all the time. And you get so much of the experience from voice chat. So I wouldn't recommend it unless you're going to do that. Are you getting the dock with your Superstation? Yes, but I'm impatient and the dock is coming later. I ordered them together, and so I went and I canceled my part of my dock. So I'm getting the Superstation first and the dock later. So we'll be rocking with just the Superstation. I think it will take just any CD drive, and I have a CD drive laying around here that I can use. I think that's the case, but I'm not positive. Colin, episode when? Would love a fireside chats with Dustin. Here's the thing. Colin's either on this channel or Last Stand. I personally don't really like doing them, and I think the majority of the audience doesn't really like them either. Because you get some people that aren't ready. You get people that talk too much. You get people that talk too little. People aren't prepared. I would love to do a thing where someone can call and leave a 30-second voice message, and then we play that and respond to it. That might be kind of interesting, but we're going to get some trolls. But we can pre-screen those. Finally, Caden got Arc Raiders, currently level 10, and finally died stupidly falling off a building and next to an Arc. That'll happen. That'll happen. Godric. Yeah, it's Godric. Okay. I'm almost caught up. Chat just keeps going. How many people are here? 141 people. Damn, these keep expanding every week. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are cool to just chill and hang out on Wednesday nights. It's fun. I enjoy doing this. And by the way, if you're here, I'm assuming most of you are. But if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. We are getting pretty dang close to my 10K subscriber goal. So that will help me out a lot. Appreciate it. And yeah, that's the only plug I have right now. Okay. Dusty, devastated I can't go to Japan in March, starting a new job, but after the prohibition, I'll have 5 weeks vacation. Damn, that sounds awesome. I would love to go back to Japan, guys. I'm suffering out here. I want to go back so bad. I'm dying. If you hate PvP, Black Ops 7 Endgame might be more your style for an extraction game. Guys, I have a lot to say. I mean, not a lot. I have some stuff to say about Call of Duty, but I'm hoping that that's going to be my next video. Probably Friday at this point, if it happens. Probably Friday. How do you like streaming on YouTube versus Twitch? I way like streaming on YouTube way more than Twitch. Way more than Twitch. I think it's easier in that, like, I like the YouTube interface like the live stream backend. And I really like that it, like, if I did like a normal stream, I would never have 158 people watching me. So YouTube does a lot to help the people that would be interested in watching know that the stream is happening. For example, I'm sure some of you are here because you're either on your computer or on your phone, or you're at your TV and you're scrolling around YouTube and it says, hey, Dustin's streaming right now. And then you clicked and now you're here. I love that about it. Twitch is like, good luck trying to get people to find your channel. So it's much nicer from that perspective. And I think the audience likes it too. A lot of our audience is YouTube Premium members. And yeah, I just think it's a nice experience. So yeah, I got the notification when I was here at my desk. Yeah, it's nice. You probably got extra viewers off the Spawncast cameo. Maybe. I know that definitely I saw a little bump in subscribers. That was really fun being on that show. Spawnwave, good dude. I like him a lot. Any big Sacred Symbols Plus interviews coming up? None that I know of at this moment. Colin sometimes cooks things that I don't even know about until way later. So, yeah, as of right now, I don't know of any upcoming interviews. We're kind of focused on, we just set our vacation time frame for the end of the year, and so we're starting to think about like, okay, we gotta do all this extra work for our Christmas break. I would love your thoughts on Black Ops 7. I'm a hardcore COD guy and absolutely loving this game, but I can see why some people dislike the AI stuff and reuse content, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm going to save it for the video. I don't want to ruin the video, but I've been playing it here and there, and it's interesting. If you go to Japan again, let me know. I'll show you around. We can wear matching Bloodborne shirts. Dude, I love to hear people that are living in Japan watching our content. Pretty cool. YouTube has your streams very visible. Yes, it's very nice. Because yeah, the thing that's nice is that YouTube knows that my channel is associated with Last Stand. So it's like, if you're a Last Stand watcher, then it's realized that a lot of the viewers cross over, and it just is like, here he is. Here I am. Very nice. Twitch is too busy shoving ads in your face, and then when those are over, they shove the half-screen ads at you, then maybe another full screen. Yeah, I have heard that ads are getting out of control on Twitch. I know that YouTube does a thing now that if you get an ad here, it's supposed to do a side-by-side, which is a much nicer experience. So that's good. We got 2 super chats to go over. Thank you guys so much for the super chat. First one from Jonathan that says, I know we were talking games, but give me some of your favorite hip-hop albums this year. The new Clipsh and Freddie Gibbs albums are must listens. Guys, I like a lot of hip-hop rap music, but I wouldn't consider myself like super in on the genre. I'm a normie. Okay, like the last rap album I really got into was the new Kendrick. So average 30s white man here listening to Kendrick. Let me see though. I mean, let me look at my Apple Music. Have I added any new albums that are rap recently? No. GNX is the most recent one. So, but thank you for that super chat. I wish I could give you a better answer than that. And Zach with a $5 super chat says, thank you for the donation, Dustin. Thank you for the donation. Very much appreciated. It helps me out. Appreciate it. Kendrick is on the Clipsh album. Okay. An Apple Music user, a man of exquisite taste? Of course. Dude, I used to have Spotify, but then when Apple Music came out and it was like, oh, this is good, I was like, yeah, I'm moving over. I'm on Apple Music, and I like that. Listen, guys, I'm not the most Apple elite user, but I kind of am because I have a MacBook, I have a HomePod in my kitchen, the small one, not the big, not the like big expensive one. I have a HomePod in my kitchen and I have a HomePod in my bathroom, so I can use the HomePod when I'm in the shower. I could use it when I'm taking a dump, but I usually don't need an accompaniment for that, you know? So the fact that Apple Music works on those, and I just have the Apple One plan, which is like a family plan that everyone gets Apple Music in my family. Everyone gets Apple TV. You know, we're set. We have another super chat from Keenan Delaney. It says Meatloaf Night. Now, I can't get down with meatloaf. I just can't. I don't know. I can't do it. There's something about meat that doesn't belong in the loaf for me. And then they put like the weird ketchup sauce on top. And you guys know I'm not down with ketchup. But if you're hyped for Meatloaf Night, I respect it. So God bless you. Yeah, my stomach feels mostly fine, but the curry or the butter chicken Holly makes a little spicy. So I feel it, you know, in there. I feel it in there. Can't believe the boys can't see wait, let me restart. Can't believe the boys can't see just how the M Series Macs are the go-to if you don't game on PC. Yeah, well, that's why I have both. I have this computer right here that has my gaming computer, and then my MacBook is where I work. All my work is done. Well, pretty much all my work is done on Mac. When I record Sacred, I'm recording on Zencaster through a gaming PC. And that's just because it's all hooked up there. It's easier that way. If I need to like stream a game or something like that. But I wouldn't want to. I have gamed on a Mac. When I was in college and I only had a MacBook for a computer, I would play. I played like Diablo on it, and I think I played World of Warcraft on it. I think that ran on Mac. Blizzard was a supporter. And I knew it wasn't like a gaming machine, but it was like I wanted something for college and I wanted something I could edit videos on. So that's why I went with Mac. But, you know, we did some gaming. We did a little bit of gaming over on Mac. And so, yeah. Can a Mac Studio game competently? I know Digital Foundry has been doing some more work about testing Mac games. You should definitely not buy a Mac Studio for gaming. Can you game on it somewhat? Somewhat, yeah. What I'm very curious about, no one's picking up on this, and I think Jimmy was the first person that said it to me, is going back to the Valve announcements. The Steam Frame runs on a Snapdragon processor, which is an ARM-based processor. Macs, the M series chips, are ARM-based. So instead of x86, it is ARM architecture. And they're translating Windows games built for x86 onto an ARM chip that is then also being translated to Linux, which is crazy. I wonder if Valve is going to be like, hey, we built another translation layer. Your Steam library, your Windows games now work on Mac. That would be crazy. Would it make that big of a difference? No. Would I game on my Mac? No. But it's interesting. It's pretty cool. That'd be awesome if they did that. Dustin, you low-key have an all right live stream audience. We're chill here. You know, we're keeping it cool. You guys are awesome. But yeah, we keep it low key on Wednesday nights here. Oh yeah, and sorry guys there was no stream last Wednesday. There's two reasons. Number one, I was kind of burnt out, and second, I still am not sure how. Like, I'm learning about how YouTube works all the time, and it's funny for someone who has a career posting stuff on YouTube. But my Valve video about the Valve hardware was like doing really well, and I posted it kind of late in the evening, and I was like, is streaming gonna fuck this up? Because it's surprising that You can never point to one thing on why a video doesn't necessarily perform necessarily. I posted my Raiders video on a Monday, a little bit before Sacred Streaming started, and I think that may have fucked up the video. Because you could see, I had a screenshot that I sent to Jimmy. You could see the views going up, and then if you go to the exact time that Sacred Streaming started, it went and started to flatline. And then the video like never recovered from that. And I was like, well, I could have been just too late to make an Arc Raiders video. So that's possible. I really thought it was a good video, but yeah, so I'm learning, and I didn't want to stream and hurt the Valve video doing well. So that's the explanation for that. You're reminiscent of John Fetterman with that hoodie. I could see this is like a Fetterman hoodie. But he's like he's not our representative, but I know Ben, when he had the brewery, hosted an event for John Fetterman when he was running. So he's not too far from here. Is it beer time yet? Guys, I haven't been drinking any beer recently. Not necessarily on purpose. I kind of go hard in the summer with beer, and then I like gotta, take it down a notch. Not that I'm like an alcoholic or anything, but it's more of a caloric thing. Let's see. There's some people that said some stuff up here. Oh, okay. Dustin, I gotta ask. I recall you saying you don't like Sonic, but notice the Sonic decoration hanging from your ceiling in the last video. Yeah, that Sonic thing, I've had that probably 30 years. I don't know where it came from, but I've had it floating around in my life, and I think Holly stuck it up there when she was redoing our other room a few months ago. And it just kind of lives there now. So that's what it is. It is what it is. Sonic lives there now. Dustin, do you have any YouTube recommendations outside of gaming? I don't know. Let me look. Let's see. Well, YouTube on my phone always recommends podcasts. I have a recommendation. There's a channel I really like. The creator is Solar Sands. He makes videos that are usually about like art and stuff, but they're very thought-provoking. I recommend him. I hear you, but it's IPA time, my guy. Dude, I can't get into IPA. I mean, okay, I'm much more open to IPAs now than when I first tried them. Like, I'll drink an IPA every once in a while. IPA never hurt anybody. But it's never my first choice. It's maybe not even my second choice is IPAs. How's Holly? My wife is always asking about her. She's good. She's doing pretty good right now. She's probably watching anime downstairs or something like that. She's playing Dragon Quest 1. She's been enjoying it. She actually the last a week ago, she was hopping back into Civ 7 because there's been a bunch of updates and stuff, and she's really enjoyed that. So we watched Frankenstein, the new Frankenstein, on Netflix recently, and that was pretty good. I just ordered today, guys. I ordered Nosferatu on 4K Blu-ray for $13 at Best Buy. And I'm not really into buying movies very much anymore, but I was thinking about, I saw Nosferatu in the theater, and so many of the scenes in that movie are dark. I'm like, man, this is going to suck on streaming. And it was a really good movie. So I was like, yeah, I think I want to watch it again, but I'm going to spend a little bit extra money to watch it on disc. So should be cool. Streaming, even the best streaming servers, like the best, probably if you're renting a 4K movie digitally, the best place to do it is probably Apple TV. I'm trying to remember who else. Like there's definitely different levels of quality. Apple TV is one of the better ones. And yeah. So sometimes you got to go with disc. Let's see. Oh, there's a super chat that came in. We'll get to that in a second. I want to make sure. I was yapping too much, and now there's other stuff. Do you think TGA bait exists like Oscar bait does? No. Mainly just because games are not made with the intention of trying to get a game award. Game awards, I'm sure, are nice and do help sales, but it's not like Oscar stuff. So I don't think so. Cool, like the recent Nosferatu. Yeah, recent one was good. Strong letterboxed energy there. Talking about the disc. Dude, 4K on disc, man. That's the way you got to do it. Have you seen the entirety of Black Ops 7? No. I did play a little more today, though. I don't know if I'm going to play the whole campaign. I'm going to make a video and have not finished the campaign. It's not a review, though. Like, I don't consider pretty much any of the videos I've done really reviews. I guess some of them are. But I don't know. Will you be doing a video or stream on games people should pick up on that Black Friday discount? That's not a bad idea. Any tips for someone who wants to eventually go full-time into content creation? I have Twitter, some videos up so far, but it's time for me to step up my game. My number one tip is to learn how to package your content. So make sure your thumbnails and your titles are very good. I mean, the video has to be good too, obviously, but your title and thumbnails need to be on point. They need to ask, like, I don't always do this, but your videos need to, or your titles and your thumbnails should ask, it should invite a question. You know, it should, I'm not saying bait. Obviously, well, no, there is a little bit of bait in it, but not like fake clickbait. Like, you don't want to be like, this is the craziest thing ever. And then the video is like not crazy at all, because that just annoys people. But you want to invite a question, in my opinion. And then in the video, you present that question in the beginning, but you don't answer, and then you get into it and then fulfill the question by the end. So that's my tips. PVM is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Sony 20L2MD. I haven't used it in quite a while. Any Game Awards nominations or snubs that got you salty? Maybe we'll once I get through some of these chats here, we'll go over. We should take a look at the Game Awards noms. That might be fun. Chris Hendricks with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Chris. Very much appreciated. He says, I need a new anime recommendation. I like action. I enjoyed Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Samurai Champloo, Ghost in the Shell, Naruto, Cowboy Bebop, MS Gundam. Hopefully I can find a couple new ones to binge. Thanks. Man, I'm not good at this because I'm not necessarily the anime savant that people think I am. I would say Full Metal Alchemist maybe would be a good one. If you want to start One Piece, it's always a good time to start One Piece. My friend Brandon just started One Piece. If Brandon can start One Piece, anyone can. But yes, action. You like action anime. Attack on Titan. You got to watch Attack on Titan. You didn't list that. That's it. That's the answer. Attack on Titan. Start tonight. There we go. Thank you for your donation. And there's another one in here we'll get it to in a minute. Dustin, what's up, dude? It sucks. Okay, this is, I'm assuming, talking about the Black Ops campaign. The funny thing, I keep wanting to spoil the video. Okay, I'll tease the video a little bit. I'm going to invite the question to everybody here, so when the video comes out, you want to watch it. The Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign is bad, but the thing that people dislike about it the most, I actually don't mind. I kind of like certain aspects of the campaign. What I like, you'll have to watch the video. You gotta have to watch the video. I'm going to need you to start a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign The guy skipped turn-based Mass Effect. The guy... Wait, hold on. I'm going to need you to start a Colin Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. The guy skipped turn-based Mass Effect because an arbitrary C in front of the RPG. Guys, first of all, I'm not Colin's messenger. Second, I can't get Colin to do very much of anything. So I can't help you there. Steven V29 with a $5 super chat says, is Ark worth playing if you play solo and don't use a mic? You should use a mic. Dude, the mic is what makes it awesome. Please, if you haven't watched, I mean, not to self-promote again, if you haven't watched my video about Ark Raiders, please watch it, because maybe that will sell you on it. That's really what I recommend to get fully into it, but I think that there is a great experience for solo players in that game. But you should really use a mic. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that again. Brandon started One Piece? Yes, he did. He did it. Brandon started One Piece. Last I checked, he was like 10 episodes in. How do you do text, Dustin? It looks nice. So the text is from an app called Social Stream Ninja. That's what we use. That's what I use here. And that's also what we use on Sacred Streaming. It's a little weird to figure out at first. If you have issues setting it up, just DM me and I can help you out. But basically, like, I have my chat here and I can click different messages and it just pops them up. And then I also have like a super chat area that I can click, and it's very nice. And it's free. Social Stream Ninja. Highly recommend it. Dustin, play Final Fantasy IX, the best one. Stop being a tourist JRPG fan. I do want to play Final Fantasy IX. I installed I got it ready on my PC, but then other stuff came out. But I do want to play 9. I'm thinking that might be a good Steam Deck game. I don't like the models of the characters. Looks cheap. I'm assuming you're talking about Ark Raiders. Get over it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man is the new stand down. Are you on crack? Maybe. No. I wish I was on crack. Well, maybe not. I've never done crack in my life. Ark with a mic is a must. The interactions are great. Yes. I want to try it. Dude, try it out. Try out Social Stream Ninja. That company also does Video Ninja, and that's what we use to stream everyone's videos to each other. And it's surprisingly sophisticated for being free and like one guy that develops it. I downloaded Social Stream Ninja for my streams because of you. Elite. It is pretty elite. You did a good job you did good to get Colin liking Elden Ring. That was a big maybe, but even if he didn't like it, the content was still good. Like, I knew, well, really it was Locke. I knew it would be good, but probably impossible. And I think Brad brought it up when we first started streaming, that he thought that would be cool. And then Locke was like, you should do this. You should try to get Colin to do this. And I was like, okay, well, I probably won't be able to do it, but I'll try. And then it happened. And now the audience is digging it. The audience doesn't want us to stop streaming Elden Ring. Who knows? I mean, we haven't talked about this. And honestly, our schedule is so full. But it would be interesting to do 2 streams a week, and then we could dedicate 1 to Elden Ring and 1 to regular Sacred streaming. But the schedule is very full, guys. Very full. Maybe we could do that. Maybe not. Elden Ring mod where it starts playing Rollin' by Limp Bizkit when Colin does too many consecutive panic rolls. I was rewatching part of the stream. I can't remember why. Like, I don't know if someone clipped something. And I'm like, Colin does panic roll quite a bit. I mean, it's normal. That's totally normal for a newer Souls player to panic roll. We've all been there. You gotta be careful on the panic roll. Dustin, would you want a third Ghost of game, or are you tapped out? I will play whatever they put out, but let me tell you guys, I was so tapped out of Ghost of Yotei for the last like third of the game. I was just bored. Very, very bored. It's a good game. It's just not my type of game, I think. Final Fantasy IX, Xenogears, Suikoden 2, the holy PS1 JRPG trinity for me. Dude, I want to own Xenogears. It's a PS1 game I would very much like to get for my collection. Would be cool to see Dustin on one of the pods sometime. He's been on Sacred Symbols Plus. It would make sense for Summon Sign at some point. But that's all Brad's biz. You need to ask Brad on who you want on Summon Sign. I know. I mean, sometimes give him suggestions, but that's his game. Do you think we'll see intergalactic gameplay at the Game Awards? I would love to see a second trailer. I don't know if it'll have gameplay, but that would be pretty sick. The full health double healing item use is hysterical to watch. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing we've all done. I just love that Colin finally got bit by the Souls bug. Don't speak too soon. He said that he would like to finish it, but I don't know if he's fully bit by the Souls bug. Who is this? Is this Bradley? Bradley Ellis 87 says who? I don't know. Is this the real Bradley Ellis? That's not his profile picture. Do we have a doppelganger here? Okay, let's get into some of these super chats. Suave Spy Mojo. Have you ever played... Is this going to make me say out something bad? Jeog. I have no idea what you're talking here, bro. Brad, is this the real Brad? I don't know. Brad, if it's the real Brad, message me on Discord. Guys, does anyone know what the super chat's talking about? Graphic ones? Erotic games? This is Brad's civilian account? I don't know. But thank you for this super chat. You'll have to, if you follow up with a normal chat, I can with what you're talking about, I will 18 plus games? People are Googling it. It's spam. Well, at least I made some money off of it, right? Slayer Giant 199 says an apology for sending the late super chat Monday. We probably need to put a graphic up that's like super chat cut off. We will forgive you. Okay, let's see. Has Brad messaged me on Discord? Oh, it says bitch. He just said bitch to me. It is the real Brad. It's Brad's... Dude, Brad, you outed your civilian account. That's the AI Bradley. If it's the AI Bradley, then the AI Bradley has taken over his Discord account as well. I think it is probably the real Bradley in his civilian account. But yeah, if you want specific guests on Summon Sign, first, the number one thing to do is add Brad on Steam and then message him there. He loves that. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Is PlayStation Plus Premium for 1 year worth it? It really depends on you, bro. Depends on you. I do think they're offering Black Friday deals where you can upgrade your account for 33% off. I might do that. We'll see. It depends on how much it is to upgrade my account for the rest of the year. Brad got hacked by crypto scammers. Could be. You never know. You will be ignored. Don't do it yet. Don't add Brad on Steam. You can add him on PlayStation. He advertised that. But yeah, leave it. The most effective way to say you want a guest on Summon Sign is probably to leave a comment on either Patreon or the YouTube channel. That's probably the best way. How long would streams go if you said all super chats accepted? Well, we do accept all super chats. Just it gets to a point where we're trying to wrap up the stream And so people keep sending them. Maybe, I mean, who knows how long it would go? Who knows? But can't stream forever. Mr. Brandon Martin with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Brandon Martin. Says, did you pick up anything good at PGX last month? The show gets better every year. The main thing that I picked up was kind of expensive and kind of stupid. It is a Tron Bon PS1 strategy guide, because you never see those, dude. I'm trying to get a complete Mega Man Legends collection, and I'm pretty dang close to getting my full Mega Man Legends collection. I have Mega Man Legends, I have Legends 2, I have Tron Bon. So that's like the core there. I have the Tron Bon strategy guide. The things that I still need are the Mega Man Legends strategy guide. I need Mega Man 64 boxed. I want a boxed copy of it. And then the White Whale, guys. The one that will elude me probably till the end of time. There is a Mega Man Legends PC release. So getting the PC release in a jewel case, not very hard. You can find those on eBay all the time. There is a big box PC version of the game that is... I've seen it. I've only seen it in past listings on eBay. That would be the thing that I really want for my Mega Man Legends collection. So still need 64. I always look for that at conventions. I've seen it at conventions, but it's never quite in the condition I want. So I could just probably buy Mega Man 64 on eBay, though. But yeah, thank you for that super chat. That was the main thing I got. I can't remember if I bought anything else. I did make a pickup the other day at Main Level Games. Shout out to them on their 2-year anniversary. I got a long box copy of Rayman for PlayStation 1. And my random pickup, because Brandon and I keep joking about this game every time I go to the store, and I decided to just get it this time, is Swagman on PlayStation 1. Swagman. Has anyone heard of Swagman? I certainly haven't. But I bought it, just because fuck it. Why not get Swagman? I think it's an interplay game on PlayStation 1. What are your thoughts on Chronos New Dawn? I loved it. I started it and I did not finish it. I'd like to get back to it. Hope we get the Legends games on PS5. That would be sick. That would be awesome. I would love that. I'd love to get a platinum trophy for Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. And Tron Bon. I mean, why not? Speaking of collectibles, I got a VV coffee mug from Genki's store, and it's fucking awesome. Definitely a looker on our gaming table. That's sick. A VV mug. What if Brad is a crypto scammer? Brad doesn't strike me as the type to even understand crypto. And I don't understand crypto, but I feel like he even more wouldn't understand crypto. Maybe. Brad doesn't strike me as the type to be interested, but could Brad pull off a successful scam? Who knows? Brad, I'm not smart enough for that. Brad, I need to know where this profile pic came from. The civilian profile pic for Brad is Gandalf with an AK-47. That's pretty sick. Go see Angel's Egg in theaters. I did see that was in theaters. I probably won't go to the theater to see it, but I would like to watch it at home when it comes out on 4K. I fucked up on a purchase game from a local show with stickers on it, and they were a bitch. I mangled some cases. Oh well. They had some things I'd never seen at too many games. Oh yeah, the stickers can be really annoying. Super annoying. Capcom will put all trophies on one list for the Legends collection. You got this. I could do it. I definitely could do it. I'm confident that I could get the Mega Man Legends Platinum, even if they were all in one. Shit goes hard. Yeah, it does go hard. That shit. It's sick, dude. Yo, Dustin, what up? Hello. How are you? I have another super chat that came in from the same guy. Is it a scammer? I don't know. You got to respond in regular chat too. This one seems more normal. I don't think it's a scammer. From Suave Spy Mojo. Can GTA 6 help the PS5 catch up the PS2 before NS1? Can the PS help the PS2? Wait. I mean, if I'm understanding this question correctly, the PS5 is the GTA 6 is definitely going to sell units. Is it going to help it catch up to PS2? Nah. What is this currency? CRC. Star Wars Imperial credits. Switch 1. Oh, before it... Can GTA 6 help the PS5 catch up the PS2 before Nintendo Switch 1? Not sure I understand that. But thank you for the super chat. I don't know how PS2 gets involved with this and the PS5 before Nintendo Switch 1. It's not going to catch up. I don't think so. Thoughts on Sony wireless in-zone headset versus PlayStation Plus Pulse Wireless Explorer? I have not used either of those, so I have no idea. I did want to ask you guys a question, though. Does anyone here have the PSVR 2 PC adapter? Because with all this talk about Half-Life 3 coming soon, I want to go and play Half-Life Alyx again. I would like to play Half-Life Alyx again. But my options are, I have a Quest 2, and I've never really liked streaming games to it. I have a different router now, so maybe it would be better. But I feel like, I'm like, the nicest headset I have is the PSVR 2. So maybe I should. I saw that there's now third parties making PSVR 2 adapters. They're like $30 on Amazon. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. Dude, John, you're here. What's up, dude? You have one. Is it good? Does it work well? I have the official adapter and a third party. Is a third party just as good? Or does it have problems? No, I'm not a scam account. I have a channel and review games in Spanish. Okay. Okay, all good. I think your first message was this one here. I was like, what the fuck? But apparently you were asking me about erotic games. I do not play erotic games. Despite what some of you may believe about me, I do not play erotic games. I'm good there. You should try Luminous Arise on PSVR 2. I have. It's very good. It's really, really good on PSVR 2. I need to put more. I played it like one time on PSVR 2, and it was sick. Pretty cool. Okay, so the third-party one works. Seems to work. It was available before they announced the officials. My RTX 2080 has a USB-C port, so I don't need the adapter. That's sick. Sure, see, the allegations come out. This is what happens to me, guys. I explained about people putting anime figures in jars. This is now permanently attached to me. Permanently. And all I did was explain the process or what people are doing. Do I do it? No. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll show you guys a figure in arm's reach. Someone asked about my office being dusty. You can see the dust on this figure. See the dust down there? Damn. We got Joe Taro from JoJo here. Pretty good. Pretty good. You stole my innocence with this information? Well, you're on the internet. Better to learn from Papa Dustin than to learn from seeing it in person or on the internet. Are you going to delete your X account and go Blue Sky exclusive? I haven't been on Blue Sky in a year. I have an account there, but I pretty quickly realized that it wasn't really a place that I wanted to be. No thanks. No thanks on the Blue Sky. I know you're joking though, Dustin, but Dustin, what's the status of your workstations in Ark? I've been trying to upgrade my gunsmith bench to 3 for 2 weeks now. I probably have about half of them to level 3, but I need to do the one where with the little rolly ball guys. I need to do that one. I can't remember which bench that's attached to. And I need to kill leapers. I've never even tried to kill a leaper, so maybe that's the move. When are you getting on TikTok? Tap in. I'm not opposed to doing TikTok. Jimmy keeps telling me I need to do shorts. But I don't know. I will probably end up doing shorts. If I'm going to do shorts for YouTube, I might as well put them on TikTok. So we'll see. It's common when reselling figures in Japan to have them pass the blacklight test. That can't be real. But I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Are you going to get the analog 3D? Probably. I don't think so. I mean, I like the Nintendo 64 a lot, but I don't have very many Nintendo 64 games anymore. I used to have like a lot of the big ones. I used to have Ocarina of Time. I used to have Mario 64. And then I let someone borrow them in college and they never gave them back. And then when I asked them about it a few years later, they acted like I had no idea what I was talking about. So I need to rebuild my Nintendo 64 collection. The TikTok algorithm is pretty fucking good, Dustin. I was convinced also. It might, I mean, it's worth trying. If I'm going to make shorts for YouTube, I might as well throw them on TikTok. I just don't have that like mindset. Like I have a few ideas for shorts, but outside of that, I don't know. Hey Dustin, you've mentioned how great Apple Silicon chips are. I'm curious, have you made the switch from Premiere to Final Cut? And if not, do you think you ever will? I own Final Cut. There are actually, a few years ago, there are certain episodes of Last Stand shows that are made in Final Cut. The issue I had with it was it really was annoying with my templates. There probably was a better way to do it. The other thing was the files that come from Zencaster, they work on Final Cut, but they took forever to render. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. So I would like to use Final Cut more. I'm just not as good in it. I'm way better in Premiere. Are you a fan of Stargate? It was announced today that Prime is bringing it back. Really great news. I've never seen it. I don't know anything about Stargate. What happened? Was someone shit talking? Oh, geez. Block. Sorry, that was weird. That wasn't coming through on my it wasn't coming through on my Video Ninja, but it was coming through on the main chat. That guy should be blocked now. Sorry about that, guys. Are we good now? It's so funny that this never happens on Sacred Streaming, but it happens on my channel. What did I do? This one guy in particular. Hey, you don't want to listen to his diss track? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Should Sony cease PC ports after GameCube? Another super chat from Suave Spy Mojo. No, I don't think so. I think Sony is perfectly happy taking money, and I think we said this on Sacred, and I agree with Colin about it, is that at least at first, GameCube or the Steam Machine is just not going to be a mass market device. Just like the Steam Deck. Could it eventually grow into something bigger? Sure, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But as for now, I think Sony is totally fine selling those games to those people. I almost said at least the chat was not spammed this week. That would have aged like milk. Yeah, it's also possible, guys, that guy creates burner accounts, so he could be back at any moment. He could be back. Do you think that SteamOS for desktop, the real play? I would love to put SteamOS on some of my devices, but right now it just needs better NVIDIA support. And I know you can do NVIDIA support on Bazite, but apparently HDR doesn't work on it. And that kind of, I know it's not a deal breaker for most people, but when you have a really nice monitor or a really nice TV that has HDR, I really don't want to cut that off. So eventually, I would love to have SteamOS on my desktop. I still would have Windows on because certain games just don't work on SteamOS, of course. But I would love to put SteamOS on my desktop. GameCube is going to be a bit pricey, it seems. Yeah, it's possible. I'm very, very curious about what they're going to price it at. It all comes down to the price, I think, for a lot of people. Because it's like, if it's too expensive, then who is it for? Who is it for? Because if it's $700, $800, I think a lot of people would be like, I think I would rather spend a little more money and get something nice. But if it's $500-$600, 600 I think 600 is the maximum for the base storage model. Dustin, any updates on the music interview podcast you talked about? Well, it wouldn't be a podcast, first of all. It'd be a YouTube show. I saw Dury a few weeks ago, and they were great. I would still like to do that. There's no movement on it. I just, I got really frustrated because I was trying to set up a bunch of interviews, and none of them happened. People just stopped responding to me, or one artist didn't want to do it until they saw one come out. And then, I couldn't get... Oh, here we go. Hold on a sec, guys. How do I just ban this person? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. What was the best live show you've ever seen? Iron Maiden, when I was at the very front. Oh my goodness. Stop. Okay, we should be good now. Stop harassing our brother in Christ, Dustin. Dustin, do you think there's any chance of a rhythm game resurgence? Cracked. I always want to say CKRD, but they're called Cracked. Really, it has released a new guitar peripheral and announced drums too. I would be interested. I actually emailed Cracked and requested a guitar. They did not respond to me. Because I'd love to do a video about it. I mean, I might just buy one and do a video about it anyway. I don't know how well a video would do on that guitar, but it would be interesting. Am I on the lookout for any Black Friday deals? Not really. I got my Nosferatu in 4K, so I'm good. Do you guys want to look at the Game Awards? Let's look at the Game Awards stuff, because someone brought that up earlier, and I think that would be fun. I guess someone said, sorry, I didn't see who it was. Someone said about casting my vote. That'd be kind of interesting. It might be kind of fun. Let me put my chat up here. I got to get it ready, though, guys. Just give me a sec here. The Game Awards. I gotta figure out how to vote. Oh, do I have to sign in? All right, let me sign in here. I'll sign in on my x.com account. Okay, let me get this here. I gotta resize it. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, this is a good sloppy way of doing it. There we go. Start voting. Game of the year. Guys, I gotta be... Okay, I'm overall not that surprised by this list at all. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 being in here was a surprise. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it. I just didn't think it would necessarily be nominated for Game of the Year. Let me make sure I have my chat open over here, just because if that guy comes back, I want to make sure he gets fucking blocked. Okay. The game of these that I'm least into is Hades 2. You're like, Dustin, you haven't played Hades 2. Guys, don't kill me for this. Don't kill me for this. I played like 45 minutes of Hades 2 and I was like, this feels a lot like Hades 1. I honestly don't know what's different about it. Is there stuff different about it? Absolutely, probably. But it was, I don't know. So anyway, my vote here is Expedition 33. Next category. Best Game Direction. It's always funny that, like, these being different categories. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's like Best Director versus Best Picture. I'm going to have to say Best Game Direction is Death Stranding 2 on the bitch. This game, clearly visionary mindset. Love Kojima. So we're going to give Best Game Direction to Death Stranding 2. Next category. Best Narrative. I'm not going to say Death Stranding 2. Sorry. I actually felt like the story in Death Stranding 2 was a lot less interesting than Death Stranding 1, but part of that is just because the novelty wore off. Not wore off, but it was just less new. Best Narrative, Silent Hill F. I'm super happy to see this pop up here. But the best narrative of the year is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's true. It's true. Sue me. Sue me for having the common opinion. Okay? Best Art Direction. The one thing I will say about Hades 2 is the menus in that game are slick. Honestly, with these choices, none of these truly truly pop out to me as like, damn, this is it. I like to go through these a little more in depth, or at least the ones I want to. Expedition 33 is sometimes a very beautiful game. Like, crazy beautiful. At other points, it looks a little UE5, you know? Ghost of Yote is gorgeous. Hollow Knight Silksong is also gorgeous, but it's more Hollow Knight. So I think best art direction, I think I'm going to give it to Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I think best art direction. I love the weirdness. So yeah, we're going to go Death Stranding 2. Let's see. Are we okay here? Are we okay here? Yes. Best score in music, guys. Do we even have to talk about this? Do we have to talk about this? I want to see what chat says here. Hades 2 easily, Death Stranding 2. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Easily the best soundtrack of the year. Honestly, one of the best soundtracks this generation. One of the best soundtrack, one of my favorites. I'm not going to say it's one of the best of all time. It's one of my favorites of all time. Where is Mario Kart? Mario Kart is pretty awesome. A lot of Mario Kart is not new music. I mean, it's new versions of it. Death Stranding 2, very good. The Woodkid music, as Raguchi is pointing out, very, very good. And some of the musical moments in that game are amazing. But I got to give it to Clair Obscur. Next category. Hello? It's broken. Oh, there we go. Best audio design, Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders should be best audio. It's ridiculous that Arc Raiders is not in this audio design, in my opinion. That game has such crazy sound. The way you can hear footsteps, the way the monsters sound, or not monsters, the arcs. But if we can't pick that, the game that really impressed me with its audio is Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6, if you turn on the War Tapes audio mode, crazy. So yeah, we're going to go Battlefield 6. Best performance. I love Ben Starr. I'm so honored that I got to podcast with Ben Starr. Ben Starr's my boy. But the most memorable performance to me this year has got to be Jennifer English in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. That's my pick. Deal with it. A lot of people saying Troy Baker. Troy Baker did a very good job as someone else. Innovation and accessibility, guys. I gotta be honest. These features aren't for me, so I don't have an opinion on them. So I'm just gonna vote Doom because I think Doom is cool. Games for impact. I did not play any of these games. I have no opinion. I'm not going to give it to this game, though, because everyone knows how much I dislike whatever this series is called, Life is Strange. I kind of like the vibe of this Wander Stop game. I don't know what it is. I probably have seen a trailer for it at some point. Let's go with that. On to the next. Best ongoing game. I mean, it's probably Fortnite, right? I don't know. I play the only games of this I've played recently. I played a little bit of Helldivers 2 this year. I played Final Fantasy 14 last year. I've played a little bit of Fortnite this year. Never played Marvel Rivals. No Man's Sky is too confusing for me. We're going to give it to Final Fantasy just because fuck it. I don't really care. Best community support. I also don't really care. Let's give it to Final Fantasy. Next. Best independent game. This one is a bit contentious for people, guys, because people don't think Expedition 33 should be here because they don't think it's an indie game. Indie games have become so... No one knows what an indie game is anymore. But I'm going to vote for my boy Blue Prince here. Blue Prince is one of the best games this year. I'm so glad it got nominated for something. And so, I'm voting Blue Prince. Even though I like Expedition 33 more, it's my fucking vote. We're voting Blue Prince. And God bless it. Oh, best debut indie game. I'm voting for Blue Prince again. Because even though I think it... Okay, this is the one because it's debut indie game. Independent, I guess independent indie, whatever. We're also going to give it to Blue Prince, even though Expedition 33 is my favorite. Blue Prince is just so good. More people need to play it. And yeah, they did take out Mega Bonk. Best mobile game? I only played a little bit of Destiny Rising, but we're going to give it to the Horse Girl game. I did play a little bit of this. It was boring as shit, but we're voting for it for the lulz. Best VR AR game. I did not play any of these. Let's go with Alien because Alien's cool. Best action game. I don't feel super strong about any of these. Focused primarily on combat. Ninja Gaiden 4, guys, is pretty good. I didn't play this yet. Barely played this. Never finished this. Why am I thinking so much about this one? Everyone says Shinobi. I didn't play Shinobi. I can't in good conscience vote for it. Of these games, the one I enjoyed the most is Battlefield, so fuck it. Best action adventure game. Of these, my favorite is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Split Fiction, great game, most overrated game this year. Best RPG. Yeah, let's just make this easy. Expedition 33. Next. Best fighting game, guys. I'm the least qualified to vote for best fighting game. Let's vote for Mortal Kombat just because it's Digital Clips and Atari, so shout out. Shout out. Shout out to Jason. Best family. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Of these, absolutely. Best sim/strategy. I've heard this game is good, The Alters, but I didn't play it. Holly fucking loves this game, but I didn't play it. Didn't play Final Fantasy Tactics yet. Is Civ 7 the best sim strategy game? No, but I'm voting for it. Skip the categories you don't play. Guys, you're acting like I'm taking this too serious. I'm not taking it that seriously. Best sports/racing game? Mario Kart. Best multiplayer. We're going to have to go Arc Raiders on this, boys. We're going to have to... Civ 7 is not ass. It's nowhere near as bad as people say it is. How dare you? Best multiplayer that we're going to have to give to Arc Raiders. Best adaptation. I've only seen 2 of these. I saw Last of Us Season 2 and I saw Until Dawn. And I thought they were both bad. I have Netflix now, so I could watch Devil May Cry. But we're going to say Minecraft movie just because I think that's the funniest answer. I haven't seen it. Most anticipated game. We all know Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to win. But for me, of these games, the game that I'm most anticipating, Resident Evil Requiem, baby. Let's go. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who this guy is. I know who Kai Cenat is. I know Moist Critical. Shocker. I know you guys won't believe me. I have no idea who this is. And I just heard about this Burnt Peanut guy recently. For me, this is an easy pick. Moist Critical. We're going with our boy Charlie here. Best esports game. The only one of these that I have actually played, well, I played Valorant like one time. I've played Counter-Strike 2. Someone called me the N-word in it. So let's go with Counter-Strike 2. Best esports athlete. We're going to go by... Do we go by game or just who I think has the best vibe? Let's do best vibe. That's more interesting. I think this guy's got the coolest looking vibe of everybody here. Let's do that. Best esports team. Let's do Counter-Strike. That's it. How do I view my... Oh, I can download a vote card. Okay, well, that was fun. Unsubscribed. Well, there was nothing really... What was the wildest thing I did here? What was the craziest thing I did? Common opinion. Common opinion. Common. I mean... The craziest thing I probably did here was vote Civ 7 as best sim and strategy. That's probably the craziest thing. I don't feel like I voted for anything like totally out of pocket here. Some of you guys don't understand pure greatness of Expedition 33, and that's fine. Look, I gave Expedition 33 and Kojima my highest regards. And I totally agree. I agree that let me put this back. I totally agree that what am I trying to say here? Expedition 33 fans are absolutely annoying. No doubt about that. None at all. But it was the game I enjoyed the most. You voted for the game where you got called the N-word. I mean, it was memorable. Minecraft movie. Okay, that was a little bit out of pocket. I really want to watch that. I want to watch Minecraft movie. Holly won't watch it with me. Colin is wrong about Expedition 33. Glad we agree. Yeah, I don't want to get into spoilers for it. I totally agree. I understand people's problem with it, with the story. I don't agree with it. I see more people complaining about Expedition 33 than the annoying fans. Starting to get that way. It's starting to feel that way. I did get a $2 super chat from, how do we say this name here? Lokozoi. Thank you for the donation. No, thank you for the donation. It is much appreciated. Listen, who cares if a chunk of a fan base is annoying? If you love a game, you love a game. That's exact, dude. I am a fan of so many games, and so many things that have annoying fan bases. Do you understand? Like, I feel like this is actually a big problem for me. Some of my favorite games, Undertale. Undertale might have the most annoying fan base of any fan base in gaming. Still love Undertale. Don't want to associate with the fans. Who else? What other things? Oh, One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Expedition 33. I'm used to this. Are Kingdom Hearts fans that annoying? Sometimes. Every fan base is annoying. That's the thing. When you get into the hardcore dedicated fans, they're always annoying for anything. Some of them do stick out more than the other. For sure. Yote getting more noms than Bonanza is very silly. I don't know. Here's the thing, guys. I've been saying this for years. Colin's been saying this for years. On Sacred, don't take the Game Awards too seriously. I think the Game Awards is cool. And I've had the pleasure of being at multiple Game Awards. And it's a very cool event to go to. I would go again, honestly, if I didn't have to do content around it. But I think that their jury needs work. Because I think their jury is still a little too focused on old media. And even then, too, the way it works for the old media, I don't think makes any sense either. So it's fun, but don't take it too seriously. Whoops, I left this chat up. Try being a Destiny 2 player. First you hate the fans, then you begin to hate yourself. I was there, man. I was there. I've hundreds of hours between Destiny 1 and 2. I fell off a long time ago. I fell off of Destiny 2. The last Destiny expansion I played was the Witch Queen. And I said, I'm good. I value LSM top 10 games list over Game Awards. Yeah, I haven't even thought about a top 10 games list at all. But yeah, I know Brad's doing his Game of the Year summon sign, so look forward to that, where we can get into some of the best of the year. I'm just wondering if you've heard anything more about PSSR 2. No, I have not heard anything about PSSR 2. You should ask Tom from Moore's Law is Dead. He might know. I've never broken or leaked anything before. Mostly because I don't ever know anything. No one tells me anything. And that's fine. It's funny because I have talked to quite a few people. Maybe not quite a few. I have people that I talk to that work at various companies. But they don't tell me anything. Which is probably good. And even if they did, I wouldn't tell you. Unless they specifically told me to leak it. But even then, leaking is such a dangerous business, guys. Dangerous business for content creators. Because if you get something and you could get a leak that is good info and you could report it. But the problem is plans change sometimes in the background. So if what you leak ends up not happening, then that is a permanent thing for the rest of your career that people are like, oh, well, he was wrong about that. That's why I've always said, if anyone tells me anything, I just use it to inform my commentary on various shows. Thoughts on the Sega Saturn library? What an obscure question. I have zero thoughts about the Sega Saturn library. The only thing I really know about Sega Saturn library is that they've got some really fucking expensive JRPGs, and they look so cool. But I would love to own a Sega Saturn just because it seems so weird. The library is so expensive for it, man. So expensive. PS1 collecting is already expensive enough for me. Saturn library is good. Yeah, at some point I'd like to get a Saturn. We shall see. There's 174 people here still. Dang. How do we feel about a cut subplot of Kill Bill finally making its debut in all places, the new season of Fortnite? Is that true? I saw there was something Quentin Tarantino going on with Kill Bill, but that's kind of crazy. I believe you, Fozzie. Of all people, I would believe Fozzie. That's insane. I kind of hate that. When are you going to start PSP collecting? I'm not opposed to collecting PSP. I'm going to have to start collecting PSP or something else, because I'm starting to get to the end of the road on, not that I have like every PS1 game. I just have most of the stuff I want, other than expensive games at this point. How's the channel growth coming along? I'm enjoying hearing more in-depth takes from you. Channel growth is good. As I said earlier, I don't know. I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If I get a couple more banger videos out, I think we can do it. 10K would be sick. But yeah, things are going very good. I need to be honest with you guys, this week, I know what I want to do my video about, and my schedule was weird at the beginning of the week, so it made it hard to like get the video ready and record. I should have recorded today, but I felt kind of gross earlier, so I didn't do it. And now tomorrow I have Sacred, and Friday I have Summon Sign. I got to try to keep to this one video a week, so I got to crunch in here somewhere. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably record it tomorrow and publish on Friday. I feel you don't upload often enough. Maybe this is bait. I can only upload really once or twice a week because I'm uploading 6 times a week at Last Stand. So I would love to do more, but this is not my main job. Maybe I don't want to say maybe someday. I said to Colin, I said this, it is bait. Of course it's bait. I knew it was bait. Yeah, I think Colin and I on a live stream said that's like, if this YouTube channel was to really blow up someday, my ideal situation is that I would continue to do Sacred and Sacred streaming and whatever. Like my ideals, I would love it if I was just if I could just be a host at Last Stand. But we're quite a ways away from that financially, and that's fine. I'm not like trying to rush out of anywhere. That would be like great. That would require a lot of growth on the channel, like a lot. I'm having a cigarette right now for you, Dustin. Oh, hell yeah. Enjoy it, bro. It's been so long since I've had a cig. Definitely hire Captain Crunch and upload 3 times weekly. 3 times weekly. That's kind of the... Jimmy told me that's the sweet spot, is 3 times a week. But I can do 1 to 2 at best. So, who knows? Who knows? My ideal situation for videos is like the one... I've done this once where I recorded 2 videos on a Sunday afternoon and I didn't touch them, and then I just edited and released them throughout the week. So, what time is it? 8:41. Wow, we've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. We can go a few more, a little bit longer. Listening to your dad gasp for air from lung cancer is cool, but have you considered that smoking rules? Oh, it's rough. Smoking's bad for you. It's unfortunate. Task Force Ham said, "Hey Dustin, I really enjoyed being an unhinged asshole during Sacred Streaming the other day. That was fun." I don't think... No one thought you were being an asshole at all. What are you talking about? We were just like, wow, this guy's super chatting a lot. I don't think anyone thought you were an asshole. But thank you for that $10 super chat. And I'm glad you had fun. We had fun. And yeah, appreciate it. How is Expedition 33 in indie with Ben Starr and Jennifer? Aren't they pretty expensive? I think they're an indie because even though they had a publisher, they're an independently owned studio. So... I don't know. I honestly, that whole conversation about what is and isn't an indie is just so boring to me. It's just not something I want to argue about. Not saying you are. I'm just saying that people really care about that. And I'm like, eh. What is going on here? I know a $10 super chat. Task Force was and is an asshole. What? I don't want to get into any beef here. What's the beef? What's the beef between JSD or JS... Wait, what? I always forget how to say out your name here. JS, Dylan Schneider, and Task Force Ham. Are you guys beefing? I guess you might be hamming, not beefing. It's not the spirit of indie. I can see that. But JS, Dylan Schneider, thank you for the $10 super chat. Sorry, I forgot to say thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Just take it easy. If there was a reality where you had time, have you considered playing Shin Megami Tensei 5? I'm 20 hours in and it rules. I bought it, and I have a feeling I would not like it. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I definitely don't have time for it right now, though. If I was going to play a long JRPG, it wouldn't be Shin Megami Tensei 5. Did you hear rumors about GTA 6 being tested for Switch 2? I heard about that. I didn't read into it. That would be kind of crazy. Any chance of getting together with Spawnwave and Mystic Ryan again soon? I would love that. I love both those dudes. They're great. Both awesome guys. Obviously, they do their thing on their shows. We do our thing. So it doesn't make sense for us to collaborate all the time, but I could imagine us doing another show sometime early 2026 for sure. They're cool guys. Great dudes to talk to. The super chats continue. Okay, so JS Dylan Schneider said, "Nah, Task Force is cool." And then Task Force Ham with a $10 super chat. "There's no beef, but I am hamming." You are hamming, dude. Thank you guys for those $10 super chats each. What do you guys do? There's another $10 super chat from Task Force Ham. Thanks, JST. You know, you guys, I appreciate the super chats. I'm not going to say no to the super chats, but at the same time, you guys can communicate in the chat without giving me money. I'm just saying that's an option. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop you. Dudes will pay Dustin to talk to each other. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But also, thank you. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. It helps me out quite a bit. Did you see the IGN video on Fate Keeper? Gameplay looked pretty cool. I have not seen that. I have no idea what that is. We do have another super chat from Cyanide 1980. What are your top 3 gaming prediction announcements for the Xmas Keeleys? Do I have any predictions? I don't know if I have it. I don't know what I'm expecting. People are saying Half-Life, but I think Half-Life, if it is happening, it's happening before that. Maybe we do get something from Intergalactic again. That would be cool. Persona 6? I don't know about Persona 6. Honestly have very low expectations. Keep your expectations low for the Keeleys, and you're never disappointed, other than the time you wasted watching the show. You gonna bust out that stretched Keeley face pick? Oh yeah, Keeley's gonna get hit with that. I saw Keeley at Summer Game Fest, like at the Playdays thing, and I'm like, is he gonna know? Is he gonna know it's me? It's that guy that every like once or twice a year sends that stretched out face pick. Judas. Dude, Judas, I'm busting. I'm busting on the stream. It's going to be awkward. But I'm not opposed to it. JS Dylan Schneider says, haha, gotcha task. To Task Force Ham. I'm telling you, these guys are communicating with $10 super chats. God bless you. God bless you both. Thank you, guys. Please, Persona 6, I'd lose my mind. That would be crazy. Any Zelda news? Too early. If you're talking about the movie, it's way too early. A game? I don't think Nintendo has Nintendo ever revealed a game at the Game Awards? I know they did a Smash Brothers character with Joker, but I don't think they would reveal a game there. Okay. Dustin, can you elaborate on giving Grease a half a star on Letterboxd? As an Italian American, it's like gospel. It's like gospel in my household. I find Grease. It's been so long since I don't know if I've ever seen it all the way through. All the music from that is like nails on a chalkboard for me. I want to kill myself when I hear songs from Grease. So that's why it's half star. Thank you for writing in. Dustin, you the man, bro. I need you to know that. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know if I am the man. I am a man. Am I the man? That's up for you to decide. But thank you for those kind words. Appreciate it. Couple of nobles standing over Pauper Dustin, dropping money on his head as they talk. I mean, that's kind of true. Are you surprised that Intergalactic wasn't nominated for Most Anticipated? I think for Most Anticipated, don't they need to have, like, release windows at the very least? Because, we don't have a release window at all for Intergalactic. I think that's probably part of the qualification. Probably. I would assume. Let's see what's going on. I'm getting a few text messages. My parents are texting with Holly. They're talking about grocery stores. Invigorating. Is Grease like an Italian movie? I kind of thought the same thing, Ragucci. Is that an Italian thing? It's been so long since I've seen it, and honestly, I just don't. I'm good. Only GTA 6 is anticipated to release at all. It is anticipated to release. Will it release? Dude, it would be crazy if it got delayed again. It would be crazy. Dustin, thoughts on the breaking news that From Software is making a One Piece game? Doesn't work on me, bro. You can't fool me with that. Nice try. That would be terrible. Of all developers, I don't want Front Software working on a One Piece game. GTA 6 2027, don't draft it on your Metacritic draft. Yeah, I mean, that's the risk reward right there. It seems impossible that they would delay it again, right? It seems unheard of. Do you think GTA was delayed for story reasons? No, I think they're polishing the fuck out of it. And they want it to be as perfect as they can make it at launch. If GTA was set in a fictional Pittsburgh, what would they call the city? It would probably be like, I'm trying to think. I don't know, because there's Liberty City. Probably be like Three Rivers City or something. I don't know. If From Software does an anime adaptation, it needs to be Berserk. Probably. That would be pretty cool. But also, I don't want them doing that. They already make Berserk games. Which studio would you like to make a One Piece open world game? I gotta be honest, I have very little desire for a One Piece game. Like, I just don't need that. I've played some of the One Piece games, and they're fine, but I don't know, I'm good. Half-Life 3 announcement when? The latest rumblings have the G-Man edging me off a cliff. I feel like it's happening, guys. It's happening. When? I don't know. I have no clue. Steam machine make or break price $600. No higher for the base model. After that, I don't think so. Pittsburgh. Yin's gone down to Pittsburgh. Sell me on the FromSoft games and which I should play first. The first one you should play is probably Elden Ring. Bloodborne, if it was in a better state, I would say, would be a good one. Dark Souls 3, very good. Do you think Steam killed off the last vestiges of Microsoft's hardware aspirations? No. Well, I mean, it'll be very interesting if Microsoft's new Xbox is like $1,000 or $1,200. Then the Steam machine might be in a little more interesting position. Who knows, though? Third favorite Straw Hat? Man, it's getting too obscure for me. Jimbei. PA accent? Dude, the PA accent. PA accent is something else. I think we'll see Okami again at the Game Awards. I feel like that's still probably too soon. I don't know, though. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's almost 9. So we've had a nice chat here, hanging out. I'm going to go check on Holly. I'm going to play Arc Raiders tonight. Oh, and by the way, for the Last Stand people that are here, which I'm assuming is pretty much all of you, Duke is being delayed tomorrow. So Duke, don't expect it at noon, because they're going to react and do a thing for the whatever it's called, the partner direct. So look forward to that. There's a couple more people that just wrote in. Am I going to see the new Avatar in theaters? Yes. I'm going to go see it in Dolby 3D over Christmas break. Will I get a Steam machine? Probably not. Just because I don't need it. Yeah, it seems like my stream is very delayed, which is weird because I picked the low latency mode. But it does definitely seems a little delayed. I'm not sure why. But thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do that. It helps me out to get that 10K mark. I guess I didn't plug we talked about memberships a little bit. Memberships are purely a way just to support me. If you want to, you don't have to. You get emotes in the chat if you like that. But just letting you know, no pressure at all. And that's about it. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.